everyone, my name is Patrick. You're watching the Oilers Rundown. If you're just joining me for the first time today, I did already go over the big news of the day. I'll give you a little recap here. Jack Campbell being placed on waivers today by the Edmonton Oilers, and it's expected that Calvin Pickard is going to be coming up from the Bakersfield Condors tomorrow. Once we know that Jack Campbell has officially cleared waivers, he is certainly expected to. We will know for sure tomorrow at noon if that happens. And once we have the announcement that Campbell has been assigned to the Bakersfield Condors, we should expect the announcement that Calvin Pickard is coming up to replace him. If you are looking for more on that story, I will have it linked at the end of this video here for you guys to check out. The latest news comes from Insider Trading tonight. Darren Dreger, Chris Johnston, Pierre LeBrun, those guys. They said nothing else imminent is expected from the Edmonton Oilers at this point. Jay Woodcroft certainly on the hot seat, but not to expect any imminent firing just yet. I think he's got a few more games reprieve here at least for hopefully this team to get going. They did mention if something did happen with Jay Woodcroft that Gerard Gallant is a name to keep an eye on. Obviously a very experienced NHL head coach, and he goes way back with Ken Holland. I believe they used to play together and anyway have a long relationship, and he could be the eventual replacement for Jay Woodcroft if he does go. Of course, the big question there, should Ken Holland be hiring Jay Woodcroft's replacement? I think many people would say no, so we'll see what happens there, but that is the current latest surrounding the Edmonton Oilers. Tonight, I want to take a look at a couple goalie options for the Edmonton Oilers with the whole Jack Campbell situation playing out the way it is. If the Oilers do look for a goalie, two key names to keep an eye on would be Juuse Saros of the Nashville Predators and Carter Hart of the Philadelphia Flyers. Saros is the flashy name with a career goals against average of 2.58 and a career save percentage of .919. Saros is signed for this year and next at a cap hit of $5 million per season. If we take a look at his career, since 2016, Saros hasn't had a goals against average above 2.7 and a save percentage below .909. If you're looking for a goalie, this is your guy. Will Nashville give him up? Maybe, but it will cost you dearly. With Yaroslav Askarov on the way in the AHL, the Predators may be more willing to listen. Carter Hart has long been connected to the Oilers and is a local boy from Sherwood Park, so it would be a nice story to see come true. The fourth period reporter Anthony DeMarco noted today the Flyers have been willing to listen on Carter Hart and take on unideal contracts for the right price. Hart is a pending restricted free agent with a contract of $3.979 million for this season. Hart is currently out day-to-day with injury, but is expected back shortly. While not as impressive as Saros, Hart still boasts a career goals against average of 2.94 and a save percentage of .906. If we take a look at his career numbers, Hart has been steadily improving over the past 3 years on a mostly bad Flyers team. Will Philly give him up? I think they would, but again, it will take an overpay. I've listed the following draft picks and prospects as the potential trade bait, but I'm sure more names and picks could become involved. If the Oilers are serious about getting things turned around quickly, anything and everything short of McDavid and Draisaitl needs to be on the table. Well, that's my look, guys. Obviously, the Oilers have a lot of problems that go beyond goaltending, but I think getting a goaltender in here to play with Stuart Skinner has to be one of the top priorities, especially looking at Jack Campbell, and I just think Jack Campbell's time in the NHL may be done. I mentioned in my video earlier today, I hope he can make a comeback, but if we're going by simply our current sample size, it's not looking good for Jack Campbell, and this is something the Oilers simply have to remedy if they want to get back in contention right away. Let me know your thoughts on Juuse Saros, on Carter Hart. Is there other names out there you think the Oilers should focus on? Let me know your targets in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching The Oilers Fanatic. Thanks for being a fan.